Hi guys, we are from group 2.
Yeah.
Recently we did a research based on museum in Bandung.
So in this research, we will analyze what are the technology that being used in the three museum. And the reason we choose this museum for our research because it's one of the attraction that Bandung has, and it can be symbolize our identity. And the museum contains the history from our ancestor from the war age, and we can track the technologies that are being used, and we can see how far our country has developed. So check it out.
Hi guys, I'm Shahirah
And Aishah.
So today we would like to talk about the first museum, which is Barley Museum.
Barley Museum is actually an art museum owned by a painter originally from Bandung. As for this museum, we find out that there is less technology being used to protect all of the painting. For example, all of the painting is being kept in the shelves that occupy fresh air and stable air to prevent from the growth of fungi. Other than that, in terms of lighting, they only use a normal yellow lighting lamp to enhance the illumination of the painting to make it look more beautiful and attractive. Moreover, the museum still retains the old concept that all of the information about the painting is written down under the painting itself or on the wall. Lastly, in terms of promoting the museum to public, this museum used to have their own website, but they need to shut it down because there was no one to handle it. They only spread information using flyers, or they personally went to the school to inform the students about the event that they're going to do. As for the museum itself, people will only know about it from word of mouth or some website that share their own experience, and some travel website that suggest people to come to the museum.
So for the suggestion is first, projection. They need to install the light projectors to illuminate paint in such a way as to enforce discoloration in old paintings. The second is special glass. It can ward off finger smudge from prying hands, but it also can protect pieces from harmful UV rays. And the third is vibration sensors. They can install a vibration sensors that can detect the slightest pressure from fingers. And the fourth is medium social media. They need to use social media because as we know, people nowadays likes to mingle around and get information from social media. So when they scroll the suggestion on Instagram, especially, the information will pop out and people will know all about this museum. So and the last suggestion is TV or LCD display. People can watch and listen to the display and touch the screen to move to the next information. So they will get excited and want to know more about the painting.
The second museum is Museum Charlie Chaplin, also known as Wolf Shoemaker. So Chris, can you tell the story?
Yes. So the Wall Shoemaker Museum, which was built to process Wall Shoemaker. It is itself an Art Deco style building in Bandung, such as Gedung Merdeka, Bedol Church, Grand Hotel Pranger, and Villa Isola. Besides offering such iconic building in Bandung, the architect, who has the full name Charles Prosper Wolf Shoemaker, is a teacher from Insinyur Soekarno, who also participated in the Grand Hotel Pranger. The reason we choose this museum because nowadays young people doesn't care about the history of our country, and we want to see directly how our first president Insinyur Soekarno designing this museum on the past.
So based on our analysis, this museum conditions with the theory of media convergence by Henry Jenkins. It is a process of what happened that relates to the development of social culture. Media convergence movement developed from the appearance of the internet and information digitalization. From our interview, we found out that this museum is using a few technologies like monitor, for example. What is interesting about the museum is this museum was designed by Indonesian first president Insinyur Soekarno from the past. People come to the museum to see from their own perspective about this museum. Nanza, can you tell the suggestion that we find?
Suggestion are a projector or a CD to display the information. People can watch and listen to the projector and LCD, so they will get excited and want to know more about the artwork. The next one is interactive room. People can experience on how movies being made and how they shoot the film and how they did it. And last one is film workshop. They made a class for people who want to learn to make film and to be more creative.
So that's it, the Charlie Chaplin Museum, or also known as Wolf Shoemaker. We decided that this is the semi-modern museum.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Aishah, and right now me and my friend Diva will tell you about the third museum. The third museum is Geological Museum in Bandung. Okay, for the third museum, we choose this museum because it is very popular among international people and also local people. We want to know what is the attraction in this museum, and also we want to know what is the technology being used in this museum, because many people come to the museum. Based on the research, this museum have go through a lot of technology development. For example, before this they used wooden cupboard to put the fossil and display it to many people. However, nowadays there was a lot of technology that has been used in this museum. For example, monitor, simulation, and also application to give education and information to everyone that come to the museum. All of this technology is proof and shows that this museum have developed a lot, and also it is related to media morphosis theory that have been given to us, that is telling us about the technology that keep on changing in this whole world. So media morphosis is the best theory to be related to the museum. So now my friend Diva will tell you more about the museum and also about our research.
Hello, my name is Gitana Dieva. I'm from KM42 Inter 1 class, and now I'm going to continue what my friends just talked about, which is the research on these three museums that we have already done. So now I'm going to talk about the overall findings of these three museums. So based on the analysis, we found out that Geology Bandung Museum is the most modern museum out of all three museums that we have already done research on. This museum uses updated technology to attract people, and it makes sure that everyone knows the information about this museum. About the suggestion, talk about using media social to promote more about this museum, and also using more technology devices such as holograms and 7D simulations, and update on their application to be more easier for kids and adults to access on, like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Is also a good thing to start with on the media social. That's the suggestion from us.
Based on our research, among the three museums, we decide the Geological Museum is the most modern museum, while Charlie Chaplin is the semi-modern museum and Bali Museum is the low-tech museum.
In this research, we can see the difference between low, middle, and high-tech museum. Therefore, technology can really influence people and also have a decent impact in our daily basis.
The history of the museum artwork can be preserved for the future generation by the utilization of technology.
The development of technology has a correlation to the country development and also human communication.
So in conclusion, in the next few years, we hope that we can see and experience how technology develops, especially in these three museums.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.